Hi, I'm Cynthia Diane Haney, a spindle maker of Cynthia Wood Spinner spindles, as well as an instructor of spinning with a drop spindle. And I'm here today to tell you what yarn is. All yarn is fiber of some sort plus twist. And what I'm using for fiber today is Romney sheep's wool. It's a breed of sheep which has relatively long, wavy fur hair. And a drop spindle. This is one of the spindles I make. It's a top whorl drop spindle in that the whorl is at the top of the shaft, and the whorl is what's going to maintain the momentum when I set it in motion, and the spindle turning around is what's going to provide the twist. So to get started, I just hook the fiber on the spindle and I'm setting the spindle in motion, and you see how that doesn't look fluffy anymore? That's because it just became yarn. And then I'm going to use that twist it provided and make a little more yarn, and then we're going to do it again. Set the spindle in motion. While it's spinning, that twist from every time that spindle turns around is coming up to my fingertips, and I'm feeding it into the fiber as I make yarn. And it's called a drop spindle because it's getting closer to the floor as I do that. And then I just gather up all that yarn I made, and it really is this simple. There are a few things you need to learn, but it's really that simple. And winding it on the shaft of the spindle, which will be used for storing the yarn. So I hope this helps unravel the basics of the mystery of making yarn. I have lots of information on my various sites, and there will be links in the description. I encourage you to like and follow Cynthia Wood Spinner on the various platforms so that I can bring you more information about spindles and spinning and using yarn and all those wonderful things. I appreciate you watching this with me today as I make yarn here with my spindle. And that drop spindle effect means it does drop below view frequently, and it will keep going until it hits the floor if I don't catch it. And so made some more yarn, and as you see, this yarn we made, it can be a lot thicker than this, and yarn when you're making it yourself can be thick, it can be thin, it can be smooth, it can be fuzzy, it can have wild novelty items in it, or it can be just a subtle thing. And the sweater I'm wearing, I made entirely every inch of the yarn in it, all with my spindles, and I even made the buttons because, you know, I just like making things. So thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful 12 days of Christmas.